Happy 4th of July, everybody. Welcome back. We are on day 3 and 4, just because we're doing the spaced upload schedule for the Phoenix project. So, since today is July 4th, I'm not really doing much today in terms of the Phoenix project. I'm heading up to a friend's house, celebrating up there with a good friend of mine. So, since I knew I was doing that, I decided to make a whole kind of day out of things yesterday. There's a public baseball field not far from where I live. I walked down over there, brought my stuff with me, brought the net, brought my tee, bat, realized I'm missing a batting glove. Kind of sucks, but made a kind of day out of it, spent a couple hours over there last night, and did some throwing. I warmed up my arm and did some throwdowns just to give it a really good feel for that distance. Unfortunately, I didn't have cleats. I realized I left them at my parents' house, and so I do not have stability with these shoes, to say the very least. So kept slipping. So we didn't do too much throwing, unfortunately, but we did do some batting. Started out working on the outside pitch, kind of my worst pitch. I've always been a little bit jumpy at the plate, and so I decided to kind of start there, and I probably took the most swings with the outside pitch. Obviously, you want to wait for that pitch. You want to hit it late. You want to push the ball. So that's kind of what general idea was working on with that. Then I went center, and then I went inside. So worked on hitting just kind of up the middle, just kind of getting a feel for that, just area. Obviously, the goal for a pitcher isn't to throw it down the middle, but you want to be able to capitalize when that pitch gets there. And then working on that inside pitch, obviously you need to get out in front of it, and got some really good feels in. I haven't been able to hit for some time, so it's always good to get out and hit, especially on an actual field. Really, that's all I have for y'all today. I'll let you an update and see you guys again on Monday when we upload again and see how the weekend goes. We'll see you all on the other side. Enjoy your 4th.